Don't tell me who you're talking to. To the moon. She asked me what's my life plan. Told her 55. Be my only one. Till the sun come up. I just need somebody to hold on till the sun come up. Till the sun come up. Be my only one. I just need somebody to hold on till the sun come up. Be my only one. I just need somebody to hold on till the sun come up. Let me explain. Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Did it? Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got that's a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? How she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New Orleans Saints. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
On the option.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. He'll look to throw. No. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a
good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the Saints' 28-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Play action. It's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Big Kenny.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throw it in rotation.
Hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
At their own 25-yard line.
No, I can't go. Nah, let's put
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
Sometimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. They may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll start out here with the option left. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The tally there, minus 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Chase Claypool.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Returnable here from the 38. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Kenny Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 3rd down.
Man,
And now
dog, this game's stupid.
Talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Jackson on 3rd and long. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
At the 17-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Y'all gave him that. Come on now.
Chargers 3, Saints nothing.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their 1st-round pick. His first NFL sack. I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Oh.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Jackson on 1st down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
That's a touchdown!
Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up in.
Come on, you got to win that, bro.
Another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Daniel Carlson
A
on
5-yard touchdown. For the Chargers, they're able to.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2nd and 5. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Oh! This was let me try to pick it out. Oh my God.
Inside the LA 10. It's a big play there for the Saints. 66
Oh my God.
yards.
That's terrible, man. That is terrible, man.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
He's trying to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real. After having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Yo. Man, he getting some bullshit. What he getting?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
My nigga. Did he jump? I ain't even know he jumped.
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Who that?
A great effort.
Now say something for Queen.
4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Man.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that one will
Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it.
We will start here at the 25.
Nigga playing this whole funky man defense. I was expecting the nigga to be all out blitzing and stuff. He ain't been doing none of that.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
He got
on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying.
He got Nubby Buddy playing safety.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
2 yards on the play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
I need.
Second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Nah, he ain't caught no pig.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again.
Oh, I missed him.
Now he's flushed out right. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to...
Oh, I missed the touchdown.
5-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw again is Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And outfall incomplete.
I go to Heat.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
He just be open, don't he, man?
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it.
Rooted in that group, seeing the future. What I mean by that is they have a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, bring out something else.
Set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working.
There you go, dog.
Here we go. Here we go.
And all the way in for a
Hey, can't play you one-on-one over there.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
All right, man, let's buckle down, man. Gonna blow this nigga out the water. Gonna blow this nigga out the water, man.
Excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the
Man, let me tune in to that right there.
executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big time play, big time result.
They'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This one was tied in out on the right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
The 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got daylight. Past the 20. 10. This is taken in the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Saints 14.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start.
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
3 at the 32-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. He's going to
Lamar. Yeah. How, bro?
Incomplete.
How?
They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Jackson.
Thank you. Nigga, that was there last time.
Takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
Look at me.
End up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners.
Come on, Lucas. Pick that off next time.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. This off over the middle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
on second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Oh!
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. They'll try and run the option.
Pick it up next time, Western.
Interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They go play action now. Jackson. Man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, LA!
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Damn, so stupid. And the Wild's been starting to do that stuff so much. When you can't pick a play after stuff. It's not stupid.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Man, I'm trying to score in the 60s, man.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it
He was using them?
before he could get much out of it.
Oh, yeah, he was using them. That's Buckner.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They're going to look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Josh Allen. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
It's now 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On is the punter, Johnston now.
What kind of kicking is this nigga doing?
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
At their own
On the punt.
44-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same...
And this is caught. And he Charger touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Chargers 45, Saints 14. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well,
oh, what was that?
Now where do you go?
I think that
That's a fumble, man. What do you think he doing?
What I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back now here live in New Orleans.
Man, you can't run that with no Taysom Hill, bro.
As we get set for the fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end Stringer.
He trying to run triple option.
That's good. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Double team, and it's intercepted. Let it run, and it's caught. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his feet. Can't get rid of it.
Can't throw it. I can't take a sack right there.
When you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get
That's on me.
they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
To try again after the sack. Jackson. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Jackson going to run. Here's a quick throw right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And this offense continues to pour it on. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Boy, me either.
Their own 25
Me either.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
At the line of scrimmage.
A officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Back to throw. This time will be intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
25-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. He was credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies,
yes, sir.
Space. I think ultimately he was fortunate.
Yes, sir.
Out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
When?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, yeah, I play this division. You're right.
He's going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The Saints on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third down and 12. They'll drop to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
49-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Now
oh my God. Why you do him like that, dog?
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game.
That's why I was able to get rid of Scary Terry right there, because I knew you were going to be somebody.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
I
line.
really like that that gun type formation.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up.
Oh.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times,
Phelps, that's on you, bro. That's on you, bro.
Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
And they'll begin by running the option. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Number 1.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now an option play on 2nd down. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
You gotta give me a. You gotta put some more under that and give me a better throw, Lamar.
It's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
He's just lagging.
Pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he will get into the end zone.
Let's go.
Another touchdown.
Oh, let's go.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Sambucci came to me and told me he needed to get involved in the offense. I told him, I got you, bro. I got you.
Has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good? They've got to feel fantastic.
You starting to get a little jealous of the rookie, man, getting all the love. I'm trying to develop him, man, like I developed you last season, big dog.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Can't be like that.
At their own 25-yard line.
These niggas selfish, man.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with...
There you go.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And he brings this one back.
Oh, yeah, Holloman.
6 and a Charger TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Carlson. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
I do not like that animation right there.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Excuse me. You undercut it. You're supposed to catch that one.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You got me in the game now. You're down with the game now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
I know you ain't call a timeout to punt the ball. I know you didn't call. I know you ain't call a timeout to punt. You got to be faking
Here's
it.
Cameron Johnston now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's got his man on the crossing route. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That is caught. Well, he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
What's up with this game, man? It won't end. Yeah, the game over, but the game won't end. This game broke. This game so broke, man. The game won't end. Boy, you see it something when you see it there. Is that what he hit you with? Mm-hmm.